Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and astrology stars come together to help you. By combining the visual messages of the tarot and the energy of astrology, you can be prepared for the opportunities and the challenges that are coming your way this month. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Chariot, which represents success and victory. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Hierophant, which represents accepted tradition. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Five of Cups, which represents emotional loss. And the tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ace of Cups, which represents new emotional beginnings. Virgo, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Chariot. This is a card of leaving the past and moving ahead to the future. The energy present this week suggests there may be a lot of forward motion. You may be able to see a glimpse into the future and your potential, and your ability to command ideas may grow. So look forward for success. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month begins with a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius and the fourth house of your chart. Now, it may seem a bit counterintuitive to say the month begins as the full moon, because the full moon is thought to be the time of fullness and completion. But it is also an opposition, and it represents opposing forces and emotion. And since this opposition is from the 4th to the 10th houses, you will need clarity, especially when it comes to balancing your home and your career responsibilities. Your home gives you the support that you need to face the world. Now, Venus will enter into Leo in your 12th house, adding to your ability to spend time in quiet to overcome any inner fears that you may have. You must develop faith in yourself. The tarot card for the second week is the Hierophant. It shows a high priest on a throne of power. It represents the power of tradition and social structure. It suggests that there may be a need to approach spirituality and life in general in a more open and fluid manner. A rigid approach may need to be modified, and you just may have to be a little bit more flexible. Now, as we look down into the second week, it contains two significant changes. Pluto, the planet of death and resurrection, will retrograde back into Capricorn and your 5th house. And Saturn will retrograde in Pisces and the 7th house of relationships. So Pluto in the 5th will force you to reevaluate your creative and romantic expression. You will have to find what really makes you happy and make any changes needed so that you can enjoy life in a deeper level. Saturn in the 7th will expose your relationship issues and how you need to change to get along better with partners. Together, these energies can change your life. And then Mercury will enter into Gemini, a sign of its power, and that'll help you clarify and organize your approach to all your responsibilities, both in the career area and the home and family area. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Five of Cups. It shows a despondent man who is not seeing the future. There may be something that you're sensing deep inside that's troubling you on an emotional level. You may be feeling a loss or a personal disappointment. Now, this may be a good time to let go of the past and look in a new direction, because as you can see, there is a bridge to the future, and out here in the future there is a castle, so there may be better potentials. Now, as we look into the astrology, the third week begins with a new moon in the 10th house of career and status. Now, this is an interesting placement, for you may become more aware of your career potential, the power of the people who are around you, and the need to connect with them in a positive manner. You may want to display your talents by harnessing the power of new technical equipment. This is a good time to polish your ideas and your communication skills. But don't get carried away with yourself, since this lunation is squared by Neptune, and that is in your 8th house of shared energy, and that can cause some confusion, especially with partnership money and intimate things, so be careful. Now, the sun will enter into the 11th house of associates, suggesting you do activities that improve your ability to network with all the right people. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ace of Cups. This is a powerful card on the level of sensual and emotional experiences. It suggests new possibilities and happiness that are gifts of the ever-flowing water of life. On a higher level, it suggests you may achieve a deeper understanding in the spiritual realms and an understanding of how spirituality is actually very powerful. Now, as we look into the astrology, the month ends with some exciting and confusing energy. Mars, the god of war, in your 12th house, will square Uranus, the god of chaos, in your 9th house. Now, this challenges you to be aware of narrow thinking based on prejudices or fears. If you take action without understanding, it could cost you dearly. Now, Mercury in the 10th also will square retrograde Neptune. And that suggests that your partners may be saying one thing and you may be hearing something else, because this is the house of partners. Don't base career moves on your feelings. You must listen carefully to gain cooperation from your partners. Now, there is a Jupiter, which represents optimism, and Saturn, which represents control, and that is a sextile between the two of them. And this may be a bit of a lifesaver, as common sense can help you maintain a sense of reality. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, subscribe, and ring the little bell to be notified when new videos come out. And if you'd like to arrange a private psychic and spiritual reading with astrology, just go to my website, internetpsychicreadings.com or professorastrology.com.